Welcome to the Bike Tour Adventures podcast. I am your host, Chris Panaski, and I interview bike tourists from around the world to bring you stories of their adventures and experiences. These are people who get out there and leave the comfort zone of the typical 9 to 5 to embark on ambitious adventures and take on challenges that most people can only dream about. If you like what you hear today, please share this podcast with other bike tours you know, or anyone else you think may be interested. If you want to get in touch, you can email me at info@biketouradventures.com or find me on Facebook and Instagram at Bike Tour Adventures. Welcome to Bike Tour Adventures. In this episode, I'm here with Matthew Gallett of the Jayoe World Tour and his YouTube group, Jayoe Nation, massive. And so happy to have you here today.
Happy to be here.
Just as a quick intro, yesterday we had a little bit of a learning curve on my side. I didn't realize that my new digital micro 4/3 camera actually turns off after 25 minutes. Amateur.
We made a fantastic vlog.
It was good.
A fantastic podcast. It was fantastic in so many ways, but you'll never hear it or see it.
Yeah, it was good. And then I also forgot to turn on the recorder, which is recording now, and I'm going to lock it in.
There
it's
you
on
go.
hold. So I cannot accidentally turn off. So we should be all right today.
So let's basically rehash yesterday's conversation, but make it a little bit better.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
Sounds good.
As we get rolling into this conversation, similar to yesterday, we'll start it off with basically my understanding of his past experience was he was planning a world tour with a friend. That fell through, became a solo tour. Then he got run over by a truck, which put that off for a while. Then he did start a tour, had an injury, and then some other things came up in life, and now here he is. So please, Matt, fill in the blanks.
Geez, there's a lot of blanks to fill in. I moved to China about 10 years ago for business, and didn't take long. This is going to be a Cliff Notes version of this. We can go long, short, whatever we want. But basically, I was a businessman, and I found that a passion for travel overpowered my desire for getting rich. And I learned about that I had a passion for travel while I was in China via a relationship I had with a friend of mine, a best friend, English teacher, who this guy could travel around the world with a backpack, didn't care about money, didn't care about all the things that I had originally built my life upon the framework of,
right.
You know, it was like, get rich, buy the things that you want to do, buy the adventures that you want to take. You know, once you have the money, you can do the things you want. But he was doing these things before the money came in. So he was actually accomplishing a lot of these things, and he didn't have what I had perceived as what you had to have in order to start an adventure like this.
And he was a shoestring type budget.
Yeah,
traveler, right?
he could sleep on a park bench and be happy because he was doing what he loved to do. And here I was dealing with customers, and I was sandwiched between factories in China that were always trying to, extract, the penny, by making mistakes and making problems for me, and then the customers always having. I was always in the middle. But I found out I loved travel, and from that, I built a tour that spanned the world and connected all points around the world from 100 countries, and I equipped myself with a unique mode of transportation that was human-powered, that I thought was an interesting way to travel. And I started moving around the world. I even made a brand for myself, Jayoe, which in Chinese, Ja means to add, Yo means fuel. So I'm adding fuel to my life by traveling around the world, just like you add fuel to your life in your own way. And everybody has their own form of what fuels them and what they enjoy doing. And Jayoe is basically the way to say add whatever that is into your life to make it successful.
At least you hope everybody has some kind of fuel they're adding.
And some people don't even know what their fuel is, And so I felt privileged to find out that I had this passion for travel and video, and I'm a YouTuber as well. And I started traveling with my first iteration of the tour solo. I rode out of Ningbo, China, which I'd been living at the time, and I still call that my home base. And I cycled for about 3,500 kilometers, and a truck ran me over. hit me from behind, and I had a trailer at the time. I towed a trailer behind my trike, which I ride a recumbent trike, and then the truck hit the trailer, and the trailer, I think, saved my life.
Hey everyone, Chris here. If you're interested in catching the rest of the episode, the full episode, just follow the link that Matt will post. That'll go to Bike Tour Adventures YouTube page, and you can catch the whole entire vodcast there. Thanks guys for listening. Have a good day. Peace.